Susiya, a village few miles south of the city of Hebron, was first excavated after the Six-Day War. The excavation led to the discovery of an ancient synagogue. Between 1984 and 1987, more thorough excavations were done and many interesting facts were discovered in the village and in the synagogue. The synagogue of Susiya is one of 4 synagogues discovered in the area. Interestingly, all of them date to the Byzantine period and early Arab period, from the 3rd to the 9th centuries AD. Many synagogues from this period exist in northern Israel, particularly in the Galilee and the Golan Heights. But the one in Susiya is so unique that it raises many questions about the people that lived in this village. Before we go on, please take a moment to like this video so that YouTube can show it to more people. Thank you. So what are the discoveries in Susiya? First, the synagogue. The synagogue of Susiya and other 3 synagogues in the area are very distinct. About all synagogues in the northern section of the country have a rectangle shape with a basilica plan, while almost all the synagogues are constructed in a north-south axis. The people were praying to the south towards the direction of Jerusalem. In all the 4 synagogues located in Susiya, the people were praying towards the north, and the north from here is the direction of Jerusalem. However, the synagogue of Susiya itself is built as a rectangle with east-west axis. Although it has a plan of a basilica, it does not have 2 rows of columns that are very typical of synagogues or churches built in the Byzantine period. But what is the reason for this unique plan? There is no widely accepted reason for this uniqueness. However, some scholars attribute this to some cultural differences among the Jews in the south of Judea and the Jews of the Galilee. In almost all synagogues in the country from the Byzantine period, there are dedicated inscriptions that mention the name of people that contributed to the construction of the building. The inscriptions are generally written in Aramaic or Greek. But in Susiya, some inscriptions are written in Hebrew. This is rare. So let's examine the ritual bath. More than 40 Jewish ritual baths, Mikvehs, were found in the small village of Susiya. This is very special in the Byzantine period. In the Second Temple period, we know of many Mikvehs in Jerusalem and also in Qumran. But in the Byzantine period, there is no other example of so many Mikvehs as in Susiya. And then, the menorah. Many different forms of menorahs were found in Susiya. The menorah was engraved in stone around 2,000 years ago. They were also on mosaic in the floor of the synagogue. A very special one was also discovered. This one was a real menorah that was probably used for ritual ceremonies in the synagogue and imitates the menorah of the temple that was already destroyed at that time. What can we tell about the people of Susiya? At the time the people lived there, the center of Jewish life in the country was in the north, the Galilee. They were probably separated not completely but far enough to have their own customs. This can explain the writing in Hebrew and the different plan of the synagogue. Could this have also accounted for the uniqueness in the Mikvehs and the menorahs? Leave your thoughts in comments section. Researchers believe this may have been a community of very devoted people. Some suggest that these people saw themselves as priests and maybe preferred to be Kohen and the Zodiac families of priests. But we are not very sure. Another theory exists though. There was another inscription that was found on the floor of the synagogue of Susiya that may suggest another solution. The inscription is a short Aramaic verse that looks like a simple dedication inscription. The translation to English is, "Be mentioned for good, the Comforter, Yeshua, the Witness." There are several interesting things about this short sentence. First, the name Yeshua. This was probably a common name in that time, but it is also the name of Jesus from Nazareth. Second, the adjective comforter. It is not common to call a person that contributed to a building comforter. We do not see this in other places. And third, the word witness, that can be better translated to the one who testifies. Again, not a word you expect to describe a person that gave money or support a construction project. Some people have come up with the idea that the people living in Susiya were in fact Jews who believed Yeshua was the Messiah of Israel. It is not unlikely that there were Jews believing in Yeshua living in the country in that period, as those were Jews from Israel that started the movement of Christianity in the first place. We probably may not have proven any of these theories about the people of ancient Susiya. However, we can enjoy the splendor and the remarkable findings that have been made here so far. I'm recommending this video for you next. Please click the video to know more about the mysterious structure discovered at the ancient Church of the Apostle in Bethsaida. Please smash the like button on this video so that YouTube algorithm can show it to more people. Remember to subscribe and enable notification so you don't miss future updates. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.